Notice dirty face and not shaved. It's been crazy. 2 people died in the last 24 hours. Not real close to me, and I didn't know one of them personally, just professionally. Um, I'm about to call fusion.vsp.virginia, the Virginia Fusion Center.gov. This is the state of Virginia's anti-terrorism group. See if they've been open on Christmas. Hello? I don't know. I'm inquiring about a gentleman named Tom Medara. He's separated from the Air Force, O grade, that has some relationship with your agency. I'm not a sir, please. I'm a transgender female.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, are you trying to see if this person actually belongs to the Fusion Center?
Well, this individual and an individual named Tommy Jane Wasserberg have a non-consensual relationship, and Mr. Medara, or Captain Medara, Major or something, has some connection to your agency.
Right, that's why I'm asking, when you mean your agency, are you related to the Fusion Center?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, someone's helping me with the program of cyber terrorism this person is running at me for the last 10 years, and found his name in your database.
Okay, does it show a phone number directly for this person?
It just flashed by her face. I was introducing her to the problem. I could tell you more about him if you'd like.
Okay, I just want to find out what you needed from us.
I want to know what your agency's interest is in me through this man.
I could not tell you.
Well, okay, don't call me sir again, please.
I'm so sorry, I forgot about that.
I know, because when I'm agitated, I sound like a man.
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, sorry. It sounds like that.
No, I understand. I totally understand. I'm what's called bigender or two-spirit.
Oh, okay.
And my male persona is like not a nice person.
I think we all have a little bit about that.
Well, yeah, we do, and some of us are wired real funny. You know, where like I'm mostly female except my bits, and they forced me to be male all my life, and I've only been like myself for the last 7 or 8 years. But you know, I understand my voice and my appearance don't always register as female with people.
Right. Yeah, especially over the phone.
Right. Exactly. And especially when I'm like in military mode, barking orders at people.
No, like I said, I do apologize for that.
No need. I totally understand. It's like, you know, it comes with the job, I guess.
Right, yeah. So, tell me more, how can I help you? So, they're trying to find information about this individual. If you believe that he's part of the Fusion Center, you happen to see this online, and you are trying to find out I guess, talk to him?
I want to
Or
know. I want him prosecuted. Yeah, this guy is like committing crimes against me and other people, and is allegedly involved in high-level contraband transport, containerized up from by land from South America through Tucson onto the rails. The container load of cocaine that was busted in Europe last summer allegedly came through here under their guidance.
okay, how do you know this?
They've been terrorizing me for the past 10 years, and these people are just like unbelievably transparent. I mean, they brag, they think they're invulnerable. It's a group built around a man named, this is all at Facebook. You'll find the whole group as friends of one Kevin Hoffman, Hoffman. The profile picture of him, there's several of them. There's profile picture of him that's like a lean man with a short, tightly trimmed beard, and an address in New York. And you'll see postings from him giving his travel plans, talking about bananas and things that they're transporting, and talking about me and interdiction efforts against me, where I'm just an old hippie artist. I'm a threat to the national status quo. Is what I am. I'm a blacklisted ecosystem engineer, and have been like advocating for shutting down the oil and gas industry for the last 50 years, 40 years since I graduated college. And I got kicked to the curb in the mid '80s by the Reagans, and they dried up the money that was feeding me for Star Wars, and I ended up in the streets, locked out, and it's just been a horrible nightmare ever since.
Okay, can you tell me his name again?
The name is Tom Medara, Medara. There are Medara. He's an independent IT security consultant.
Okay.
There's Spiros consultants or something in the right around the Pentagon somewhere that he was connected with. And as I said, this group is built around this Kevin Hoffman character. There's 3 members who say that they are employed by the NIMH, National Institute of Mental Health, to monitor me for some reason. I mean, I've been subjected to at least 20 falsified psych evaluations and never committed. You can't make a crazy person insane. It just doesn't work. I'd let you kill me before I'd kill somebody else.
Okay, has he threatened you by phone, by email?
Oh Lord, oh Lord. Oh God, everywhere. They even 9/11 pranked me. Cost the city at least $30,000 to dispatch a fire battalion the first time, and the SWAT team the second time. The third time they had figured it out and made sure everything was all right before they sent a big responder. They got me thrown out of the gem show by lying to the promoter, saying I was a registered sex offender. Gosh, I've suffered terrific financial losses over the last 40 years behind this. I've been arrested well over 100 times on false charges. They shot me to get me off of Venice Beach so they could bulldoze a tent city that they were blaming me for starting in 1987. Because they couldn't get the cops, they couldn't arrest me for anything, hold me long enough, and the thugs couldn't scare me off. So they shot me with a silenced .22 from behind. The LAPD captain, when I was bothering him about it, because everybody knew who shot me, he says, "I'm sorry it wasn't one of my men who shot you, because you wouldn't be on the phone right now bugging me." I'll slow down for your notes.
Okay, would you like to provide your information for a report?
Absolutely. Absolutely, I'd like you to start a report. I'm being terrorized. I'm a citizen being terrorized by people claiming to be counterterrorism agents.
Okay, what is your first name?
Tommie.
P-O-M.
T like Tommy.
T like Tommy. O-N-N.
M like Mary. I-E. Tango, Tango, Oscar, Mary, Mary, item, Echo.
Okay, yeah, I have that. And what was your last name?
Last name is Whiskey, Alpha, Sam, Sam, Echo, Romeo, Bravo, Echo,
Romeo, Bravo, Echo.
Echo, Romeo, George, Wasserberg.
What was the last three?
Echo, Romeo, George,
Okay.
Wasserberg, just like it spells just like it sounds.
Okay, so I have WASSERO.
Incorrect.
R.
No O.
Okay.
Wasserberg.
Okay, so instead of the O, it's a B. Okay.
Yes, Wasserberg.
Okay, sir. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so
Thank
sorry.
you. No, thank you. I appreciate it. It's okay. I told you. I totally understand, especially when I'm in military mode. Okay, I totally fucking understand it.
Okay.
And I totally sympathize you for being on duty on Christmas.
Yeah, I was actually just heading out the door, so we're just all wrong. So
Oh, geez, I'm sorry.
it's alright.
Now you get a little overtime.
I wish.
Hopefully, you wish you're on salary.
So tell me how he has I guess supervisor or I could say by email.
So many different. Every way you could possibly. They're throwing the cyber terrorism book at me, sister.
Okay.
They create imposters to harass friends. They mass report my innocent posts. I'm blocked at Facebook more than I can post. They've got me banned from all the other major platforms except YouTube. And at YouTube, they had me corralled with nothing but trolls on the channel.
Okay. And then you did give me a name for this Thomas Medara.
Thomas Medara is. I'm going to give you several names.
Okay. All right. So Thomas Medara, is he the principal person for this, or?
It's hard to say. He seems to be the ringleader of this cell. The other one that may be, I'm not sure which one is higher up, Medara or Butler. Thomas Butler supposedly works for the National Institute of Mental Health. And his assistants are Israel Lepman, Leppman, and Michael Stake, spelled like the cut of meat. Both either Butler but they have responsibility up. They all have responsibility up. What else do I think you need to know? Ask me another question.
Well, at this point, is anything you want to provide us with?
Do I want to what?
Any information that you want to provide us with, pretty much.
Well, it's so complex. I've pretty much given you a good overview. It's the kind of thing where I need to be contacted by an investigator and have them look inside my computer. I have evidence that there is a keylogger on me, and they are almost certainly tracking me with a satellite because there's metal in my face and I'm easy to spot.
Okay.
But it's just been a nightmare for I was getting chased all over the internet, and I isolated the opposing force on a site called anothermessageboard.com. And then about 10 years ago, and then about 4 years ago, the owner of Another Message Board is a man named Adelaide Cloray, goes by Addy, A-D-D-Y. He's got a mail drop in Frederick, Maryland. Um, he's the owner of that site. They recruited a site of kids. These are all older professionals on this one site. They recruited a site of stalker kids called KiwiFarms.net. Kiwi like the bird. And that's owned by a youngster by the name of Joshua Connor Moon. And I think, that's a pretty good overview. I mean, if you have specific questions from here, yeah, but any more than that, it's going to get kind of confusing. All right, let's try and keep this complaint coherent.
Okay, so your complaint is basically about this principal person, about someone Medara, who has been accusing you online by email. Do you believe they do have a keyloader on your computer? They perhaps have a satellite pictures of you, or keep harassing you that way, chase you in all that way. Everything is referenced because of cyber terrorism. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. I believe that I'm being interdicted because I'm a life scientist who has been outspoken about industrial fascism and the petrochemical industry's destruction of our environment for the last 40 years. I'm a political activist, and they just want to keep me muzzled. And this is how they're doing it. And I have hundreds of other people. There are thousands. There are hundreds of other targeted individuals that I'm associated with through an organization that's trying to get a class action complaint filed about it. I'm in contact with about a handful of other victims of this Kiwi Farms terrorism. They key on LGBTQ activists and have been harassing some prominent ones besides myself.
Did you want to provide either an email address or a phone number?
Absolutely, I'll give you both. 520-241-2776. And the email I'd like you to use, please. This will all be lowercase. Doctor is abbreviated. Doctor, what's this? No punctuation. What is contracted? What is this? But what's this? DRWHATS.
I'm so sorry. You said so basically Dr. DRWH, so what, right?
WHATS. THIS. What's this?
THIS. Okay, got it.
Yeah. And the phone is 520-241-2776.
Okay, so you didn't finish with the email. After what's this, what else?
That's the email. The phone is 520.
No, I know that, but is it at Gmail?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's at hotmail.com.
Okay, I have the phone number and I have that information. I will go ahead and log it and send it over to the person who's going to start something.
Can I expect to hear from somebody this coming week?
I'm not sure if it's going to be this coming week, but it will be logged.
Right. How long should I wait before I inquire again? Because they tend to circular file my complaints everywhere.
A couple weeks.
Gotcha.
Because of the holidays.
Yeah, I figured that.
January.
Because they're going to need to catch up and all. But my complaints get circular filed at every agency that I file them in.
I see. Anything else you would like to add?
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Happy day. Bye-bye. Namaste, motherfuckers. Game's almost over. You're going to need to kill me, or you're going to get hung. What you're doing is treasonous. Thanks for watching, folks. Happy day. Bye. I'm gonna go take a bath. No, I'm not. But I'm gonna be, by the time. But no, I want to do it before the sun goes down. It starts getting cold. It's nice and warm now. But I still got shit. Okay, Facebook's cool. So I got no. Facebook's calmed down. That's good. Um, and I can ignore those guys. I haven't even looked at the kiwi farms yet. I wanted to stream this afternoon. I wanted to get out of bed and go and shave and take, at least shower this morning. And I barely got, a hand and face wash, and now they're both filthy again. Um, haven't had much to eat except for that banana. And Mr. Let's see if you can see it. See, it's white down in there with a little red. That's coconut silk on top of cranberry juice. So anyway, namaste again, motherfuckers. Happy day. Bye.